Two fiery trials that forged a nation. From the battlefields of 1812 to the streets of rebellion in 1837, Canada's path to self-discovery was marked by conflict and a relentless quest for reform. These are the stories of a fight for survival and a struggle for voice. In the early 19th century, British North America was a collection of colonies, caught between the ambitions of the United States and the global conflicts of the British Empire. Its future was far from certain. Napoleonic wars spilled over. Britain's navy impressed thousands of American sailors, seized hundreds of ships. U.S. outrage grew, coupled with expansionist desires to annex Canada, believing it a mere matter of marching. June 1812, U.S. declared war. Initial invasions failed. At Detroit, Major General Brock and Chief Tecumseh secured victory, but at Queenston Heights, Hero Brock fell repelling invaders. Courage emerged. Laura Secord warned the British of an attack. At Châteauguay, Lieutenant Colonel Charles de Salaberry and the French-Canadian voltigeurs, vastly outnumbered, turned back a United States army. The war saw brutal acts. The Americans burned York in 1813, the British retaliated and burned Washington, D.C. in 1814. Early United States naval wins were overshadowed by a crippling British blockade. The Treaty of Ghent in 1814 ended the war and restored borders. For Canada, the defense fostered a sense of identity. But for crucial Indigenous allies, the war's end brought pressure and land loss from United States expansion. Decades after the war, new tensions brewed. Power rested with British-appointed governors and unelected elites, the Family Compact in Upper Canada and the Chateau clique in Lower Canada, frustrating elected assemblies. In Lower Canada, Papineau and the Patriots championed reform, demanding autonomy through the 92 resolutions. Britain's rejection fueled anger. In November of 1837, conflict erupted. The Patriots clashed with British forces and Loyalists. Initial wins were followed by brutal defeats and reprisals. A second uprising in 1838 was also crushed. Inspired, William Lyon Mackenzie led a smaller rebellion in Upper Canada against the Family Compact. Poorly organized forces marched on Toronto in December 1837, but they were quickly dispersed by Loyalists, including Black Canadian volunteers. Both rebellions were suppressed, leaders were exiled, and participants punished. Though short-term failures, the uprising shocked London, forcing Britain to confront colonial problems. Britain sent Lord Durham. His 1839 report was key. He identified two nations warring in Lower Canada and controversially advised uniting the Canadas to assimilate French Canadians. Crucially, he advocated for responsible government. Act of Union, 1841, merged the Canadas. West and East had equal representation, initially disadvantaging the more populous East. Durham aimed for assimilation, but the outcome was complex. The fight for self-government continued. Reformers like Baldwin and LaFontaine worked within the new system. By 1848 to 49, the province of Canada achieved responsible government, with the executive accountable to the elected assembly. This was a pivotal step to democracy. The War of 1812 secured borders and fostered identity. The rebellions forced reforms for democracy. These tumultuous years shaped Canada's evolutionary path to self-rule, parliamentary democracy, and ongoing definition. From conflict and rebellion, a nation emerged, complex and resilient. Echoes of 1812 and 1837 resonate, reminding us of the struggles that paved the way for modern Canada.